Hi everyone, welcome back to my craft room. If you're new to my craft room, then welcome. Today I want to try out some of these dies that I got from TEMU to make some cards and things with. So I thought I would bring you guys along and show you these things. This is one of them that I got. I thought it was really cool. So I want to try this one out with the hearts on it. Now I'll link all these dies below if they're still available. If not, then I won't be able to, but I'll put the TEMU link to all these. This was $2.19. I think this is going to be really cool to do. Now this one here, I'm going to have to take these all apart. I don't know if you guys are familiar. I mean, some of you are not, with these cutting dies. You kind of got to pop all these apart. They come and there's a little bitty metal piece here. You got to break all these little pieces off, which I will do off camera because that's going to take me a little bit to get all these done. And these get all done with different papers, and I think it's going to look really cool. And this one here was $3.14, but I really like the picture of it. You'll see it on TEMU if you look at it, the different ways that they make theirs. And this one's kind of a similar one where you do different colors and things in here. It has this pretty heart here. And this one was $2.89. And again, this one you gotta kind of get in here and wiggle it and bend it till you can break those little pieces off. I have not found an easier way to do it than to just kind of bend them back and forth to get these to pop out of here. But yeah, they come out pretty easy once you get a hold of them here. But yeah, you got to pop all these little pieces out so you can cut out these individually in different colors. So I'm going to go ahead here and sit here and pop these little suckers out. And of course you're going to need some sort of a die cutting machine to do this with. I have the Sizzix Big Shot here. You can get these on Amazon or I know Michael's used to carry them. I don't know if they still do, but you can get them there. And this thing's all yellowed because I've had this thing a long time. I also have this other one here. It's called a Sidekick, which cuts out the smaller dies, but I don't think it's going to work for any of these because these are much too big. Maybe some of these little pieces if you wanted to, but I do like the little Sidekick for the small dies. It's a lot easier to handle than this big guy here, but this guy's amazing. I've had him for a long time, and he cuts all these out real nice. So let me go ahead and finish popping all these out of here, and then I'll show you what we're going to do. Okay, I got all those little inside things here popped out from all of these little dies here, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut some of these out. I'm not going to go through all of them, but just, for somebody who doesn't know, how to cut these out, you have to use one of your machines here. I don't think these would fit through the small one. That's why I'm going to use the big one here. So you usually put your bottom plate on, put down your paper, and then you turn this. You can tell which side is the cutting side because it's, kind of sharper. The other side's smooth. So you put that cutting side down on here, put your other plate on top. I don't have it out far enough. There we go. And then we're just going to run this through here. And I always run it through this way, and then when I get through, I just bring it back. Whoops, I should have moved this a little bit. Oh, why am I dinging? I always something going on. Oh, well, you guys are gonna have to wait. Never fails. Yeah, you just run it through like that, and then you just pop that little thing out of here, and then this is the part that you would use for your card. Cuts out all those little bitty hearts. And now to clean this little sucker out, it gets all these little things, hearts and things stuck in here. This tool here is really amazing. It's a Spellbinder's, it says tool in one. It has all these different things here. It has this little pokey thing that fits down inside of here. It unscrews because you need this to get some of the stuff. But you just take this little bristle brush here like this and go like this, and it just pops all those little pieces out of there, and then you have some little heart confetti if you want to use that. But that's how I cut that out for the card that I'm making. Now I made a mess here for that one. Let me set that over here. And let's see, for the other ones that I'm making here, I'm going to try to show you these real quick here because it's going to take me a long time to get these all glued in, and I don't want to make you guys watch me cut out each individual one of these. But for this one here, this is the frame here after I popped all those things out from inside, and I ran this through with some pink paper, and this is going to be like your main border in your card. Now I want to do different colors in each one of these blocks. Well, not each block, but not each different color, but I'm going to use these two colors. I thought these browns would look cool in there with the pink. So I'm going to cut these out all at the same time because this paper is kind of thin. I think this is paper that I got from Dollar Tree. So it's a little thicker than the other one, so I'm hoping they're going to cut it. And I am just going to lay all these pieces on here and cut them out all at one time. And hopefully, hopefully it's going to work. Because this paper, like I said, is a little bit thicker. And then you kind of got to put these together, kind of like a jigsaw puzzle when you're done. There's the rest of them here. But these are all those inside pieces that you're going to use. So instead of, running them through individually, it's just much easier just to figure out what color papers you want to use. Do I have them all, I hope? Yes. And just do it all at the same time. I hope they don't push any of them off doing this. There we go. Move this out a little bit. So we're just going to run this through. And then run it back. And somebody had said to me, that their plates were getting all cut up, but you know what? This is what they're supposed to look like. They're a mess after a while. And I've used these I don't know how many times. So now we have one of each color of these, and we're going to jigsaw puzzle these together here in a minute. But yeah, that's how I cut out all those pieces. All right, let me pop these out of here really quickly. And then while I'm gluing all these down, I'm not going to make you guys watch me put each individual piece in because we would be here forever in this video. But I think these are going to make gorgeous cards. And you can make them for anything. They could be for birthdays. They could be for whatever you want them for. Just a little hello, whatever. So I'm going to put this aside here because you guys get the gist of how to cut these out. So we're going to set that down there out of the way. I did stamp out with some stamps. I don't know where I got these stamps from, is why I'm not saying anything. I mean, didn't say anything about, where they came from because I don't remember. I have so many stamps, but I stamped this one out here and just cut out little pieces to make a background for that one. And then this I just cut out as a happy birthday. And all right, let me move this little guy out of the way. So let's do this one here first. This one's really easy. The one I did with the hearts that I cut out, I also cut a square of paper out that I had. This came out of an old paper pad that I had here. Let's see, do I have it still here? I got this a long, long time ago from Hobby Lobby. But that's what this one is. It is the Unicorn Magic, it's called. And it had some of those really pretty papers in there. This is what it looked like before I cut it out here. Just, I love that. Kind of looks like a little magical thing there. But I'm going to use that for in back of where I had cut those hearts out. And look how pretty that is. So I'm just going to put that on with a glue stick. Yeah, just around the edge here. And I have this Elmer's Craft Bond Extra Strength. They actually had these at Dollar Tree. I was shocked to find them there. They have the smaller ones, which might be easier to use here on this. But yeah, I thought that was great that I found it at Dollar Tree. I'm going to put a little bit of glue here in between, but I don't want to get too much on my parts. So then we're going to take that magical paper here, and we're just going to, let me tip you down here just a little bit more. There we go. Glue that down behind here, just like so. And there was never a card that I make that I don't get glue on the outside of it, but these white erasers are wonderful. I have one in the drawer here too, I think a bigger one. I don't know where it's at. But anyway, a white eraser will take off that glue once it dries, if you get somewhere you don't want it. So there is that part. And then we are just gonna glue this down on this card here. I got these cards at Hobby Lobby too. Let me see, do I have that one here? Yeah, it is. These are 4.25 by 5 by 5, and you get 50 of them in here. I don't remember what these cost. They have a sale on these all the time. Oh, this isn't that one, but they do I think it's the Paper Craft Studio, or what is it called? The Paper Studio. Yeah, just look for them on sale because you can get a really good deal on these cards, and it comes with the envelopes too, so whatever size you want. But this is my favorite size card to make. So I'm just going to glue this down with my glue stick, or you can use whatever you use. You can use double-sided tape, whatever. But we are just going to do this real quick here because I really just want to show you the dies on how they work, and they work amazing. So let's see. There we go. Not too shabby. I didn't get that corner though, did I? Nope. Let me pull this over here so I don't get it over there. There we go. So that is just really pretty there. And I thought this one would be nice to just put the little happy birthday down in here. And then you could add whatever else you want to add to it. The sky's the limit. The hardest thing that I find making cards is deciding what paper I'm going to use. That was the hardest thing about all of this. Was really just trying to figure that out. So we're just going to put this happy birthday on here. And I just stamped that out and just cut around it. And then on the inside you can do whatever you want. You could stamp a little sentiment in there, whatever you want to do. But I just wanted to show you how pretty that die cut is. So let's sit this little guy over here, and we're going to work on this one here just a little bit. Now this one here, I did the same thing as far as putting all those little pieces that were in between here. I cut all those out in the 2 different colors. I haven't glued anything down yet. Just kind of put it together to figure out where they're going. I'll do that off camera because it's going to take a little bit. So do I not have a card out here for this? Well, I've got cards right here. Let me pull another card out here. And these cards come out flat. You do. That's not a card. That's the backing. Let's see. Here we go. If I can get a hold of it. Sorry, guys. There we go. Pull this card out here. And it comes out flat. You just have to fold it. And you can see where the fold is. I already have it started for you. And if you have one of those bone knives to flatten that out, I just use my fingernails. But whatever works for you guys. And then I think this is going to fit on here pretty well. Or just going to fit on here. So, oh good, it does just fit. So, yay. Alright, now for this one, I think, I'm trying to think. I can't use a spray adhesive. That would be the perfect thing to use for like something like this, delicate or whatever. But I can't use that because I have my Parrots. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some Mod Podge. That is what we're going to do here. I'm going to take a little bit of Mod Podge. I'm going to have to grab a brush because I don't even have a sponge over here. Get that. Get me a piece of scrap paper here to do this on. And I'm going to flip this upside down. Let me grab a sponge brush. Oh, just a little sponge brush will do. And those little teeny ones, this is an old one, about ready to fall apart. Hopefully it'll hold up. But just a little sponge brush, whatever you have, if you want to do it this way. But like I said, spray adhesive would be perfect for this. And I don't want a lot on here, but I'm just going to go around on the edges of this. Try not to move it too much so I don't get too much on my outside of this frame, I hope. But yeah, these are just going to be really cool. So I will pick that up there. Hopefully with my shaking hands here today, we can get this on here nicely. Let's see what happens. Alright, that's just about where I want it. I think it's got to be right down on the edge because it just fits. Alright, there we go. Yay! Ta-da! That worked out really, really well. I may have not got any underneath that one, but that's okay. But there you go. There is our frame. And now we're going to take all of these pretty colors here and figure out which ones we want. Maybe we'll put this brown one here. See how pretty that's going to look? We'll put this brown one here in the center. And then you're just gonna, I'm gonna use some more of this Mod Podge on here. Why not? Maybe not. I should probably just use my glue stick. But whatever you want to use. We'll just do this one with the Mod Podge and set that aside for now. I think I'm better off with the glue stick because I'm gonna make a mess. So then you're gonna just try to get that in there nice as even as you can. And then we're going to alternate with that color, and then let's see, for the other sides here, we'll put, well, here's a light brown one here. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just going to set these all in here to show you guys what I'm thinking. Maybe we'll try to see what these look like. Then we'll put light brown in here. Yeah, I'm going to end up with all light browns if I do it like this way. That's not going to work out too well. Alright, so we're going to change this up a little bit. We're going to put these light browns here, and then these, I think we're going to change to the dark brown. Yes, we are. Just got to play around with it. Like I said, this is the hardest part, trying to figure out which ones I want to use. Alright, so put dark browns in there. And then these ones on the top, we can kind of, where are you all? Here they are. Just kind of alternate these. Come on, let go. There we go. With the dark brown and light brown. Oh yeah, that's gonna look cool. Oh, I love this already. Okay, so we'll switch it up over here. We'll put this dark one here and this light one here. Alright, so that is how I'm going to glue all those in here. Let me see if I can pick this up quick without dropping it. And I'm just going to take my glue stick and glue the rest of those down. And then I'm going to take my glue stick here, same thing, and I'm going to glue these down. The only different thing I did here was I made the heart just a nice little red heart. So let me finish gluing these down here and we'll come back and finish decorating them up. Alright, so I finished getting that one all glued in. I glued on a couple of these little flowers here. These are actually from Dollar Tree, Crafter's Square. These are so dried out I had to glue the little centers back in. But I just used one of my stamps that I had and made a little stamp and just cut it out, and then I glued it onto a piece of brown, and then I cut that out too, just for a little backing on it. And then you can put whatever you want on the inside. I figured I'll just make that a little hello card just for whatever. And then I glued that little happy birthday onto this one here. I thought that was cute, but you can do so much with these. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I just couldn't even figure out what papers I even wanted to use. And I thought this one came out really pretty too. And this one I just did as a thinking of you card. There we go. I had a little stamp for that. And again, I just back it with different colored papers here and cut them out. And we're just going to glue that on here with a glue stick. Let's see. I think I'm going to glue it on the bottom. I think. Can't make up my mind yet on all of these, but you know what? We're going to figure this out. I wanted this right down here in the corner. Just a little thinking of you card here. But how pretty is that? You could use any colors you wanted to. You could decorate these up even more. You could even add a flower in the heart here that would probably, I don't know, let's see what that would look like. These stupid little things, they keep falling out. Nah, I don't know. I don't really like that. I think I'm just going to leave it plain. Or maybe I could find some little gem stickers or something to put on there. Give me that little dot back. But like I said, the sky's the limit. So I just really wanted to show you how these cutting dies worked from TEMU, and they work fabulous. I had no issue with cutting any of these little pieces out. They cut really good. This cut through 2 pieces of the thicker paper from Dollar Tree. Cut 2 at the same time. And yeah, so that is it. I just wanted to show you guys that, and I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I will see you guys all next time. Have a great day, everyone.